Welcome back to another Deep Talk with Mali Society, where we talk about happiness, road to financial freedom, and mindset. We hope you're all doing well. It's your girl Lisa and my tribe sisters.
Muka Isenga in the house.
Afsana.
And Marita. And we have a new girl that is joining us today. It's
Beata.
Welcome to our channel, guys. Welcome to our channel. So today's topic is about money, and the question is how money affects your relationship. So the first question I'll go for is, do you have a good relationship with money? And define good. So Natasha, if I go to you, do you have a good relationship with money?
I think my relationship with money is quite okay, because I know what are my priorities, where I need to be, to pay attention first, like especially when it comes to spending money. So I think it's quite okay, but I also don't forget to live. So I would say my relationship with money is quite okay. It's not all the way there, but it's quite okay.
Okay.
So for me, it's the same. It's actually like an old friend who comes and goes. Money comes, money goes, and that's how I see money. I don't really have like a good relationship or a strong relationship with money.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I think I really have a bad relationship with money, because comparing to what I earn and how much money I keep aside or I'm left with at the end of the month, I'm like, where is this money going? Because I don't even see it. So there should be something somewhere that is not going well. So that's why I really wanted to talk about the effects of money on a relationship. So I really think I don't have a good relationship with money yet. What about you, Marida?
I thought I had a good relationship with money, but I guess I don't, because like Afsana said, it's a relationship that comes and goes. I quite had a good relationship back then with money, could save it, but I think what was missing was investing on it. Not just having money and putting it aside. And that's why now I have to recreate a new relationship, and understanding money works for you, you don't work for money, and money is energy. So yeah, we are rebuilding our relationship, I would say.
That's good.
Yeah.
What about Beta?
I think money, it depends with what you define a relationship with money, whether it's about buying material things or just saving it. But I think for me, a relationship with money, I grew up in a society where money is just relationship with people. The first time I had a bank account, I must have been 25. And before that, my money was, I give my friends money, they would give me money. I never worried about money. And that I have carried it up today. Money works for me. I don't work, I work for money, but money is not, it does not rule my heart. I feel like if I was to lose everything I have, I can start all over again. If you lose money, you can always get money. But if you lose yourself, you cannot get yourself. So never allow money to control how you see it. Yeah.
That's true.
Amen. That's true.
A really good point. Yeah. So when you say that you borrow money to your friends, so that's the next question. Do you borrow money to your friends? And if so, in what type of situation would that be? Because I've come to notice that I don't want to borrow money to my friends unless I can forget about the money. You know what I mean? So I'm just gonna give you money that I'm not gonna expect back. Of course, I think we're gonna have a agreement. Okay, I'm gonna borrow you this type of money, and I want it back in a couple of weeks or months. But in my back of my head, I know I'm not gonna expect that money. That's the only way I'm gonna borrow you money. Otherwise, I'm not gonna borrow you money. What about you guys? How do you feel about borrowing your money to your friends?
Should I go first?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
I think they usually say the quickest way to lose a friend is give them money.
Oh, that is definitely true. That is definitely true.
Yeah, but at the same time, what I think with personally, I don't lend money. I give you money. Especially if someone has a problem, and I feel like they do have a problem, and I don't give it because I have it. Sometimes I even give my last penny because I feel like that person is actually in a situation where it's worse than me. And I don't lend money, I just give them money. I say, here's £100 or here's £50, but because I feel like it's there it's an energy as we created it. But lending, that's the behavior of a bank. A bank money where there's no money.
Reach, girl.
Yeah. As a person, I don't think you should lend money. And if someone say to you, please lend me money, then they put themselves in the contract.
Yeah.
But if someone tells you I have a problem, or I'm in the hospital, or my child is sick, or my kids cannot eat, and you have money, you've paid your rent, you've paid everything you need, you have food in the fridge, what's wrong with giving someone 20 euros or 30 euros to go and eat? Just write it off. Lending is not for, I feel like it should be like that. Anyway, that's my view.
That was a good one.
Yeah, that was a really good one.
Because for me, when it comes to friendship and money, I don't use, especially friendship, I don't use that word lightly. When you are my friend, like you family. So, and I'm also gonna look at the way you manage your money first. And also personally, like, if I know that you manage well your money, and I have seen that through our friendship and all, then I'm not gonna have a problem borrowing you money. But if I see that you are a mess with your money, then hell no, I'm not borrowing your money, because I'm never gonna see my money back. So that's I'm just it's how can I say this? It's a dilemma sometimes, because personally, for me, I'm just talking for me, but I just don't agree with just lending. I mean, lending money to just anybody. You see, that person really has to be in my corner. My family has to be a really good friend of mine, and just a person that I really know, that I can trust. So
that's a good one. That's another good one.
That's my take on the one.
Yeah.
I agree.
What about you, Afsana? Yeah.
Actually, I admire you guys, because for me it's very different. I'm a person who like borrow money to everyone. Even a stranger can come to me, and if he need money, I'm just gonna give it, because I have like a very big heart. So, but I just stopped with it. I stopped with it like
no.
Like a week ago, I just stopped with like giving money to people without really knowing why they need it, because I just putting myself as number one from now on. So even if you're like a good friend, I'm gonna explain you that in this situation that I'm like living right now, it's not possible. And if you don't want to understand, well, the door is there. If you want to understand, it's all fine.
That's
but
good.
I used to be somebody who was giving everyone money.
Now I know where to get my next money. Whew. Yeah.
Not only her, I used to be just like her. And when I give the money, I would not even expect it back because of the disappointment that I had so much. So I knew when I give it to you, I'm not even expecting it back, because I know it's not going to come back. But then when it came to my point of me needing money, then I didn't have nobody to call on. Even those people I used to give money, they can't give you anything. That's when I came to realize, okay, get the memo. And then I had to switch the friendship. I didn't even keep them. Like, then I knew where to plus them. Yeah. So, I don't lend money anymore. I give money.
That's good.
And for me, it's not about any amount. If I have it, I'll give it to you, because I don't believe in having money somewhere for what ifs, because those what ifs never happen. Life is now. Life is not tomorrow.
That's true.
I agree with that. Okay, sorry, I'm going to jump in a bit. I also think that depending where you were brought up, how you were raised, for me, I have been in a situation, even if you give this person the money and when you need it, you don't get it back. Somehow you got something in the end somewhere, which means sometimes the source where it comes back to you is not the source where you planted something.
Exactly.
So I can tell you, ladies, over the years, I've seen money in my life as energy, as a flow of energy, and my basket has never been empty.
Yes, preach, girl.
And I know I have traveled, I have eaten in the best restaurant, and yet if you ask me where I get my income, I swear I will not tell you. I don't know. Even myself, sometimes I'm thinking like, God, what is this? Even now, I just get goosebumps, I must say it. But money, and I swore to myself, it will never control me. Even if I want to buy a house in the future, a car, I will. I know I will. I know I will buy it. But a sister or a brother in the need, I would definitely get him out when I can, if I can.
Very good characteristic also, very good. And that's what I think people should understand, that money is energy. And I've come to notice that for myself instance, I'm just going to take myself as an example. I earn so much money, but let's say I'm still owing somebody money, and I haven't paid that person that money back. It means that the money that I'm actually planning to receive, that actually belongs to me, is not gonna come to me, because I've blocked that energy from coming to me, because I'm still owing somebody some money, and I haven't paid them yet, just because I want to pay him at once. I want to pay it all, so that you block yourself. So when you Beta was just talking about energy and the flow of energy, I think that's really true. And once you pay what you're owing, and when I say owing, I mean your landlord, your medical bill, like everything that you need to pay, you have to pay, even though you think, oh, but they already have money, so they can wait another month. No, because the money that is supposed to come to you is now blocked because you have not paid what you owe other people. So I think that's a really good lesson for me, to understand where that money that is going and why it's being blocked. And now it's the time to find like where how I can unblock it, how I can unblock that energy. And I think I've now come to know how I can unblock it. It's just like to pay everything off, everybody off that you still owe money, whether that's your rent and everything, and etc., etc., etc. So another good question that I think, I don't know if everybody's in a relationship right now here, but knowing what you know now, would you date a guy that is not financial stable? Marida.
No. To the no.
Okay.
And when I say financial stable, I'm not saying that he has a lot of money, but that he knows how to take care of his own what he has. Like he pays off his house on a monthly basis, his mortgage maybe. Like he doesn't have a financial struggle. That's what I mean with a financial stable guy. So would you date a guy that is not financially stable, Beta?
Me, Marisa, I'm curious because she said hell no, but
I'm gonna let Beta go first because she's in a I'm energy from her, but I ain't doing that.
You know what? I don't know how I know how old I am, but I don't know how you guys are older. But I can, by the way, I can tell you are very beautifully mature. You are well, roasted. And I'm thinking in my way, I've dated both poor and rich, and I didn't get satisfaction. So I feel like right now the man I need, I feel like I would date a guy he will have to be stable in his mind first, because I've seen men with money, I've seen men with the good jobs, but definitely not stable. So money, like I said before, it's not a hoary gray. It's something you can make. So if a man seems right to you and he doesn't have money, and you feel like this person you can build your own empire together.
Okay, not? Wait, but then define not having money. What is that?
Yeah, good question.
Not having a job, first of all. and not want looking for job. First, that's second. Some boys are just walking around and staying in their parents' house, and I think that is not the right way to do. So a man, because they could have money and you never see a penny. So there is a man with money, but with a generous heart. And there's a man without money, but also with a generous, with the, you can have a man with that money or a guy who has money, but you will never see a penny. You will never receive a gift. You will never receive anything on your birthday. So what is that for you?
Yeah.
So for me, is a big no. Because, I have my invested, I think, in 2 men that had nothing. I'm not going to brag, but I helped them become what they wanted to be.
That's good.
But then I ended up running away, which is a contradiction to myself, because how can you work on something, but then it's almost there or it has gotten there and then you're running away? So for me, it's the process. I will never repeat what I did based on that, saying I will never date a guy that doesn't have money. Not because I need his money. I have my money. I'm a woman, can pay my bills. I take care of my needs. You take care of your needs. If we want to grow something together, then it's a business. It's not based on our partnership, because then you never know a future. So I'm not expecting anything from you. You should not expect anything from me. But what we bring together in the table, it's what is going to financially help us. Because dating a man who doesn't have a relationship with money, it's going to destroy the relationship, no matter how much you try to sugarcoat the good part of him. It's always going to drain you. And I'm that kind of a person. I can only speak for myself. What did R. Kelly say? When a woman is done, she's done. No matter how much money you have in the future then, but then because of the process of the baggage that she's carrying with, then I'm just talking for myself. Nay.
Yeah. No, it's all depends. Sorry, I know somebody else probably wanted, but it's a relative. It's a relative. It's the time and the place where you are in life. What you do. It's not one size fits all. So I think, you're very right, and you've got a very good point.
But here is the thing, ladies, for me also personally, I do not have the time, the desire, all of that, the energy to put in a man. If you're not financially stable, here is the door, brother. Like, you can go. I do not have time for that. Sorry, I already have to handle myself. So I just think that we women, we always, like Marita was saying, we always put like so much energy into trying to make sure that the person that we love and cherish thrives, like he can become more, because we see the potential. But I'm kind of tired of all that. Like, if you are a grown man who's handling your own business, please make sure you do that. Like, don't expect for me to do all of that for you, because me personally, I ain't got time for it. I'm cool. I'm not financially stable. Bye.
If your mama did not raise you right, what makes me think I can raise you? Or if you don't raise yourself after your mom, what makes me I can change you?
Exactly.
I get the point. I get the point.
Ladies,
all valid points.
I think like the first thing that I'm looking into a relationship, it's not money. So I don't really care like if you have money or not. Maybe it's because I'm very young that I'm saying this, but I think you just have to have a plan. So you have to have a job. You have to spend your money in like investing, or maybe having a real plan, not like spending your money on like the new brands, clothes, spending in nightclubs. That's what I'm looking for in a relationship. But for me, that's money in a relationship is not the first thing. It's not really important to me. Yeah.
But I have a question though for Afsana. Just one question. Do you really feel at this time of your life, like it would really not be that important? Like, be real with yourself, girl, right now. Like, you sure?
Of course it's going to be important, because I'm also a young lady who's working like 5 days in a week. So I'm also looking for somebody who is working. But if he's not working, but he's having like a real plan, and he's looking for a job, or he's like having a whole plan, it's okay. I'm
Girl,
not gonna be like,
Nay, 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 nay. Sorry for interruption. Hell to the no, 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 no,
why
no.
not?
You cannot have a plan and have no money. Even the Bible says a man that is not working should not even eat. No, Afsana.
So
Because
for
then
you,
you're going to be me. You're going to be the woman who's going to believe in his dream, invest in him, and then get frustrated while you're investing in his dream because you don't know, because it's a dream. It's just an idea on the air. You don't know when it's going to come. And then he loses himself. I think him having his own money and not just having a dream, but not having a 9-to-4 job that pays you bill. Like, you need to show me that you pay your bills. I'm talking like woman.
No,
like,
you guys are right, but it's not because that I'm working. He's still looking for a job. I'm not gonna invest my money that I'm working for into his plan. He must have a plan, like visually and working for it. But I'm not gonna invest my money in his things. That's like a no. My money
I will
stays
beat your ass if you do.
Yeah.
But it's just I'm not gonna next the guy because he don't have like a job. He's like still looking for it. It's okay. Like I'm not gonna just like sometimes you just fall in love with somebody, but he's still looking for a job, so it's okay. If he's asking for money to pay his bills, it's fine.
It's totally okay if he's still looking for a job, but not asking me for money to help him. Or
oh
buy
no,
him,
I will never do that because, as Natasha said, like I don't have time for that. I'm 25, so I'm not gonna spend my money to somebody else.
You know, ladies, when you are, we're talking about dating a man who is stable or not stable. When you date a man, first of all, you love this person, okay? Whether he's good or not, before you even know whether he's bad, all you see is a good thing. It's like you're being blindfolded. And I think the first thing that comes to you before you even get on the first date is not the money. Maybe you might see the car or the watch he's wearing or the shoes or the way he stands up, but you will never know this person until you're already probably quarter halfway in there inside in the relationship. And I believe that it's nice. What you need to look for is the stability of the mind. Because if the mind is stable, then the body, it would also be stable. Because I've seen women who are with men who has no money, and yet they have worked out in a really good way. And don't tell me that you guys work for yourselves and you can make for your own money. I believe you, and I know you can. But even if I make £1 million a month, I still expect my husband or my boyfriend to give me something, because I want to feel like I'm a woman. Well, I don't know what you guys
Okay, I have a question on that. Who said that when a man is spending you makes you a woman?
I don't.
It's not like that could probably go on the feminist side, but I would say that when I feel like I'm his woman, not a woman on the general terms. But if a man, Jesus, I will not pay even for a date, not once. No.
I'm gonna date you. I'm gonna spoil you.
Yeah,
that's true.
No. Sorry. I will not pay for the date. Me, never. I'm wearing a high heels. It's hard enough. I put on the makeup. It's difficult already. You can pick the bill.
Lisa, what you gotta say? Lisa, please.
Yeah, what is this?
What I gotta say about this, is me. I will not date a guy that's not financial stable. First of all, because money makes life easy, and if I am somewhere that I'm financially stable myself, I'm looking for somebody that's financially stable also there. And then, of course, I can look at the other parts, mentally stable, healthy. But I think those things you already know on your first or second date, that this guy is mentally stable. And then financially stable, that those things get talked about. I think you should really talk about those things also on the dates that you're having, because you don't want to get into a relationship and then come to know that this guy has been lying to you, etc., etc. But if I had to do it all over again, you know what I mean, I'll just date a guy that's financially stable. It makes life easy. It doesn't mean that we might not have a a difficult time where we lose all the money, but at least then you both have skills to bring up that money back again,
That's true. That's true.
And Lena said she would not pay on a date. Me neither, my friend. Even if I
knew it. That's why I asked. I knew you're gonna say why.
Even if I have my own money, even if I have my own money, I want to feel like you can take a lead in everything, whether it's paying my bill on the date, whether it's
Okay, then which means you're ready to be the housewife then?
No.
Yeah, because he's
not mean.
you have to be the housewife.
No.
Wait. Define a housewife. What is a housewife?
Yeah, define.
The woman that is what do they Bible? Okay,
because he's
submissive woman. Because he's the leader.
That's not true.
So you do whatever he says.
Wait. There's nothing wrong with being submissive, as long as you're taking the lead and you can be yourself and you can still have your own things. There's nothing wrong with this. Is the thing that we have like turned upside down. That being submissive now means that you're a slave to this man. No.
Speak up, girl. That's a good one.
You can still be submissive as long as taking the lead. You can still be your own person. You can still have your own dates with your girlfriends. You can go out, but there's like in a relationship. Of course, I'm now generalizing, but there are things that you have to do. Like we say, a man has to go work, and a wife, when the man comes home, he at least has to have some warm food on the table. Those are like unwritten rules that you have. And of course, this is all generalizing, and you can always have relationship where the men cook and the woman goes to work, depending on where you are. But in a general rule, those are roles for a man and a woman to fulfill. Just as
exactly.
is a fulfillment of a woman to have a child when you're in a relationship or you're married. Not saying that you have to do it, but is a rule. So that's what I mean. There's nothing wrong with being submissive as long as it works for you and you can be yourself, that you don't lose yourself in that.
Actually, let me say something. Let me throw something in there. There is nothing submissive in love. When you actually do love this person, it's about action. It's what you do for this person. It's whether you could make a meal. Someday they'll make you a dinner, because it's all about love. It's about action. It's not about talking. And if he pays for the date, it does not make me submissive to him or going to be the housewife. Or it just makes me feel is that, I'm being treated like I made a joke about sarcastically, if I have to wear high heels, which is not easy, then this boy can pay for the food. How many hours do you spend on the makeup before you go out? A lot of it.
I contradict with everything. When I was talking about being submissive, it's based on if I'm expecting a man to be the one taking care of me when we're going out on the date, that makes him a man when he pays everything. Then that means when I end up in a relationship with him, I'll make him be the one, be paying the bills, and then be the lead, take over the leader, then which means I will have to be submissive. It starts from date one. You're already putting yourself in a position. And then you're in the relationship, then you start expecting him to treat you equally because you're bringing in money and he's bringing in money. But then he's the leader and you're taking over, like Lisa said, the natural things a woman is supposed to do. But then we tend to forget. We compare things with the things the way it used to be back then or what our parents used to do. But the expectations that are here for women 2020 is way too much. You expect it to be the sexy person. You're supposed to be Kim Kardashian, be cooking, taking care of the kid, give birth, take care of him. But then what about what is he doing for you then? But this is another topic. I'm diving a little bit away from money. But all I'm trying to say is that it starts from the little things that end up to other things in the relationship. Just my call. I have to show you that I can take care of myself the same way I want to see you on the first day of taking care of yourself. If he agrees to pay for me, I'm okay with it. But it doesn't mean that I'm going there expecting him to take over the bill, because that's what society actually say is supposed to be. Because it's not actually our own opinion. It's what we were told by our great-grandparents and our parents to think that's the way it is.
Yeah, but then the later, okay, 1 minute. Then later on, if we all living in Europe, which I know, every time you listen to a woman, they're always talking how a man is not acting like a man. And then what goes in my mind when they're talking like that? And I'm thinking, yeah, you've actually put them down. They can't come up. Okay, as not all of them. I mean, as in, if you can, let's say you go out now, Marida, you are with a guy and he wants to treat you on a meal, but you want to show him how well you are. You are kind of, like, some women do it here. If you open the door for me, oh, you're now making me a woman. I'm a woman, I can do this, I'm strong. I believe in women's emancipation, to be able to provide for themselves. If they're not happy in a relationship, they can leave. But I also think everything, it's a balance. It's a balance in the relationship, in the marriage, in the family. And these days, all I'm seeing, maybe I might sound like an old school, all I'm seeing is we are going far away from even the classic feminism, if you know what I mean. The right to vote, the right to work, the right for this. We are going, I can go without a bra. Yeah, there is nothing wrong with a man paying for the debt. And for me, it does not make you a woman just because he's doing this. I would love my man to treat me. Oh, Jesus. I do like that one. And you did quote the Bible earlier, which I think, personally, I think Jesus washed his disciples' feet. Sometimes we have to bow, to lower our standard, to lower ourselves, and see if we can work together. I don't know. My point.
Yeah, I think we should actually extend this. So this will be a part 1, and there should come a part 2 in submission in a relationship, or what that means. I think that's a good topic for next time or the week after that. But I would like to end this one with the last question, which is, what is your short and long-term financial goal, if you have any? So, Natasha, do you have a financial goal?
Honestly, that is a question that I really need to think about. But I would say my short-term goal right now would just put some money on the side so that I can travel again. I need that. When it comes to long-term, I haven't really took the time to think about it. So that's for right now. Just have a little money on the side and just to get the hell out of here. That's all.
Yeah, that's a good one,
What
Marita.
about you?
For me, it's more like enjoying also of the money that I work hard for, like treating myself, not just paying my bills and go to work and then paying my bills, and it's just a circle, just to enjoy more, to have more pleasure with the money that I work hard for.
That's good. Beta?
As I said, I'm more or less on today person. So for short term, just to be able to have enough to live on for now and travel as well. But in the long term, I can't see the long term. The long term is still, it's a long term. I will cross the bridge when I get to it.
That's a good one. That's a good saying. For me, my short-term goal would just to be like pay like 3 months up front of all my suspenses that I have on a monthly suspenses. And my long-term, if you asked me this question 4 weeks ago, I would have a long-term financial goal. Now, knowing everything that I know in the world that is going to, I don't have a long-term financial goal just because of where the world is going to. So for me, short-term goal would just to enjoy life with the money that I have now, be satisfied, be happy in the moment. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much for spending your time with us. Hope to see you guys
Thank you.
We have another topic, and drop some comments below if you would like us to address another topic that you think we missed, and also tell us about if you would date a guy that is also financially stable. Till next time, see you. Bye.